Mr. Allen, please.
Those were good comments, Councilwoman Hunt. I agree with you. We do have to do better. And Councilman Newman, you're raising the bar on this from the communication standpoint. That's what you've done. You brought it. You're exactly right. All we do every time is a specific event that comes up, and we have to address it. Permanent supportive housing is nothing new. Since I've been on council for 3 years, we've talked about it over and over and over again. We've been briefed on it over and over and over again. We are familiar with it, but I don't believe the public is as familiar with it. From a communication standpoint, I'll say it again. Councilman Salazar, you're exactly right. We do not control the Dallas Housing Authority, so we cannot tell them what to do. Yesterday I found out they're putting 70 units in my area again, and one of those is made up of condominiums, and 60% of those condominiums are owned by a corporation, and so the other 40% of the folks that live there are now they're going to have to deal with that. Not a thing we can do about it. Not a thing we can do about it. The only thing, though, that I say is it's back to taking this holistic approach, putting this to sleep, coming to a conclusion, bringing the Dallas Housing Authority, bringing the homeless organization, because they're just as, they do not do a good job of communicating at all, in my opinion. They do not do a good job of communicating. Dallas Housing Authority, not a good job of communicating. With that being said, they have the authority to put them where they want. All I want to be able to say is over and over I've heard, especially from our housing, from the homeless Metroplex and the rest of them, about the services they're providing. Well, it's back to accountability. I want to see it and make sure, because in my neighborhood, I've said it over and over again, all we care about is good people living next door to us. That's all we care about, is having good people. You saw those kids. I do not want anybody living next to those kids that misbehaves and gets in the way of their future, and I won't tolerate it. And so that's the accountability that I'm going to be looking at. So if they're going to talk about support it and how they're going to support it, well, I'm going to support them 1,000%. But I'm going to hold them accountable, and I'm going to want to see their report card and how we're doing. That's all we ask. But I'll say it one last time. Councilman Newman, hats off to you, because you've raised it. Hopefully we can come to some kind of finality to this because of your leadership and the way you've brought this forward and the way you've conducted this. Again, just a yeoman's job on this, and stay the course. So let's put this thing to sleep and let's get it right.
Appreciate those comments, Mr. Allen. I think kind of bridging off of that, hopefully on the 21st will be a start of that. As was mentioned, there's a session that I know a number of the colleagues will be at on that 21st, and hopefully that will be a chance to, again, pull all the pieces out and put them on the table. Because I think in any situation like this, one of the challenges is just kind of discerning the facts from what becomes opinion and what is a story that by the time it's told 10 different times, it was about a giraffe and it ended up being an elephant. And so there's that aspect of it. But again, I think